go to page 115. We're going to start there, 115. 115. Yeah, I wish we could just skip grammar, but we can't. We have to do it. Your parents want me to. We can blame them. Okay, adverb clause. You guys know the adverb clause. This is the Asia clause. So it says learn it because we're going to compare a couple of different lists here. And we are also going to look at some extra words that are now part of the adverb clause. So just when you thought you knew everything about adverb clauses, surprise, you don't. There's more. So this is a group of words that begins with a WWW word and contains a subject and a verb. That's because it's a clause. An adverb clause is a dependent clause, which means it must be added to a sentence that is already complete. In week 8, you learned about the adverb clause begins with a WWW word. A WWW word is called a subordinating conjunction. The acronym www.asia.b reminds us of the 8 most common subordinating conjunctions. These are the most common adverb clause words. When, while, where, as, since, if, although, because. There's more. These are not the only words that begin an adverb clause. Other words can function as WWW words too. Okay, so here they are. After, before, until, unless, whenever, whereas, and than with an A. So in my other class, one of my students said, well, we need to make an acronym for this one because this one's www.asia. What can we do for this one? So he came up with one. You can use it if it helps you. It is tab woo woo. Yes. Tab woo woo. So than is your T, A after, B before. WUWU. So whenever, until, whereas, unless. Abby's like, I'm not sure about that one. If you could think of a different one, use a different one. But his was tab woo woo. Tab woo woo. So these are now part of your adverb clause list. I recommend if you have a Post-it, let's mark this page just because that's a new acronym for you. And you just might need to come back to this. So let's get a Post-it if you have one. And we'll put adverb clause here. And then under that, I'm going to put TAB. Let's put dot woo woo. There you go. Tab dot woo woo. I know. It's bad. We're just, trying our best to remember stuff around here. So if you have a better one, let us know. I see Alex coming in. Good morning,
Yeah,
Alex.
sorry. My mom picked me up early from my class because she was like but she forgot my stuff.
Oh no.
So she
Okay.
was like, "Oh, okay, just I'm home now." She was like,
Okay.
"Okay, I'll just take you. I'm just trying to get my stuff here. I'll take."
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Take your time.
Making mom the bad guy.
We're on page 115. Come on now, let's be nice.
It's okay.
Page 115. So we've got a new list of adverb clause words. Here's what we were just talking about, Alex. So we decided to make actually another class, another student made this up, tab dot woo woo. Yeah, you heard
That's
me
fine.
right. Tab dot woo woo. Woo woo. Woohoo. Not woohoo, but woo woo. So it stands for these letters. T is than, A is after, B before, and then WU is whenever, until, whereas, unless. All right. So once you got that, let's just stick it at the top here, and you can come back to this if you need to. Now, they want you to look at the difference between the adverb clause list and the prepositional phrase list because English, is really complicated here. We've got words in all kinds of lists. And here we have words in the adverb clause list that also appear in the prepositional phrase list. The ones in bold, as, since, because, after, before, until, those are all adverb clause words. There's some of them, but you can see them in bold in the prepositional phrase list as well. After, as, and notice because of, those go together when it's a prepositional phrase. So, and I tend to tell you guys this a lot on your homework. You try to plug in a because clause and then you accidentally use of after it. Don't do that because it's not a clause anymore. It's not that it's wrong, it still is a sentence. But if you underline because as a clause, that doesn't work because of is a prepositional phrase. Because of, just want to point that out. And then before and since, those are on this list too. So watch out for this. You're just going to have to look at how it's used in the sentence. If it has a verb and a subject near it, it's going to be an adverb clause. If it does not have a verb near it, it's going to be a prepositional phrase. Here they're showing you two examples at the bottom. As an adverb clause, they have before they met, Robin won every fight. This follows the pattern before. That's the new B in the tab woo-woo that we have now. Okay, before. Plus the subject they, plus the verb met. Since they're close together like this is an adverb clause. But here is before as a prepositional phrase. Before the fight, Robin was undefeated. So this has before the fight. Fight is actually a noun here, even though it can be a verb if you use it differently in a sentence. Here it's a noun. So this is a prepositional phrase, before the fight. So we have before as a preposition, and then the noun fight, no verb there. All right, that's the difference between the two. Prepositional phrase and adverb clause. Okay, let's jump over to our sentence today. How about Abby, when you get a chance, can you read the sentence today, please? This is page 117.
After an hour, neither had budged an inch. Both stood where they had begun.
Okay, good. Budged is basically just moving just a little bit. If you budge just a tiny bit, don't do that when you're playing football because you'll get offsides or some kind of penalty. Right, Tyler and Alex? There was a
Yeah.
lot of that
Yes.
going on.
Oh, I got something for Tyler, actually. So, Tyler,
Okay, come on, let's not get off topic.
no, but you know how the Chiefs say how they have the loudest stadium?
They
The
don't. It's the Seahawks has the
No,
loudest
no, I
stadium.
know, but you know how they say they do? It helps a
Okay.
lot when your fans are 14-year-old girls. And most of the fans are
Oh,
14-year-old girls.
whoa. Was that like, that wasn't very nice, Alex. Come on now. No, 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 no. He's just kidding. Say that you're kidding.
I'm a Raiders fan and he's a
All
Chiefs fan.
right.
Hey, I'm kidding.
Did you just call me the cheesehead? Is that what you said?
What?
I thought you called me the cheesehead,
No,
which
no, no,
I,
you're not the Chiefs fan. You're the
oh, and Tyler just left. And now he's coming back. Uh-oh, he was a
Are we
fan.
ready to do some grammar now?
Oh my goodness.
Don't
All
switch the
right.
topic, Tyler.
He's just joking. He said he's joking. Everybody's friends in here. I thought he called me a cheesehead, which I was okay with actually because I am a cheesehead.
Oh, you are, she said, because you're
I am a
fine.
cheesehead. Yes, I'm
And I
proud
like
of that.
cheese. And I like cheese.
All right, back to grammar. Here we go. Stay focused. Budged. We know what that means. Okay, article. Go ahead and find two articles by yourself there. And the nouns. How about Kristen? Where are the nouns at here? There's only two.
Inch,
Inch, yes. And the other one is after the other article.
both,
Not both. It's after this article and here.
an hour,
Yes, an hour. So that's your clue. When you see those articles, you know that a noun is pretty close. Might be the next word. How about the pronouns, Tyler? Where are the pronouns at?
They,
They, yes.
both.
Both, good.
Oh, there's a third one.
There is a
Okay.
third one.
Neither.
Yes, good. Neither, neither, tomato, tomato. Okay. We're going to come back to the prepositional phrase. What about the adverb clause, Ryan? Where do you see that one? That is it might be a new one now, the tab woo woo.
The adverb clause.
Yes.
After
Normally.
an hour, neither had budged.
Okay, so this one, yeah, you would think it's after, but after an hour is actually a prepositional phrase. They're trying to trick you here. Remember how they were telling you the difference between the two. So it's not after an hour. It's actually one of the original www.asia.
Oh, where they
Yeah.
had begun.
Yes. I probably threw you off because I brought up the new one. My bad. But yes, where they had begun is the adverb clause, AC. And then how about Ramsey, where are the verbs? Let's jump down to verbs next.
Budged,
Good.
begun,
Yep.
stood,
Yep. Those are the action words. There are some helping verbs in there too, next to those verbs.
had,
Yes. And one more. One more helping.
maybe where.
Not where. It's next to begun.
This is the other hat.
It's the other had. Yep, you got it. So had budged, they go together. Had begun, they go together. And then you're right, stood is the other one. So what are the subjects here, Alex? What subjects are doing these verbs?
Inch.
Here after an hour, neither had budged.
Hour is
So
hour. Or
no, what had budged?
had. Wait. Budget neither.
There you go, neither. This would be the subject. Good.
How many? There's two more. Neither.
Look at stood. Who stood?
Both
Good.
and they.
And they. Good. You got it. Two main clauses. Okay, Dominic, what do you think? They have to have a subject verb pair. There's two of them in here. And it's not going to be part of the adverb clause. What do you think? Are you there, Dominic? I can't hear you. Uh-oh, I don't think your mic is working again.
He says his mic isn't working in the chat.
Oh, darn.
I saw it. I know it though.
All right, Alex, you can help him out.
I think it's after and then inch.
We're not going to include the opener. You're close, though. It's
Oh,
going to
right.
start
There's
at
neither.
neither and inch. Yep, that's one.
The other one is both and stood.
Yep, it's short. Both and stood. Good job. All right, prepositional phrases. How about Abby? Or there's just one.
Prepositional phrases after an hour.
Good. After an
She
hour.
gave it away earlier, so I
I
wrote
did.
it down ahead
I
of
had
time when
already
she
wrote
said.
it down before she said it, though.
I believe you. I
I did
believe
it
you.
too.
Kristen, what about the openers? We've got two sentences here. So what are the openers?
A prepositional opener.
That's the first one. Number two. Yep. And then what's the other one?
A subject opener.
Yes, and by the way, we didn't fix the period, but yes, you're right. This one right here.
Yeah, usually I do that stuff because then it's easier to find where my openers go.
Ah, that
I
would have been
always do
smart.
that stuff first. I always do the capitals and I take away like the commas and stuff.
Let's do that first next week
Me
then. Let's
too.
try to remember that. Okay,
Because when
okay.
you do it last, I'm like, just makes it way harder.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll do that first next week. So Tyler, where does the end mark go? We know one goes here, but where does the other one go?
Dang it, I was gonna say there. Okay, I feel like you take out the comma by the inch and the
Yes.
period goes there.
Yes, that's exactly right. So I'm going to put it way down here, but it goes between that. You're right. So that's the comma and the end marks. Then we got capitals. You guys can figure that out. And then indent is just a paragraph symbol. All right. Yeah, remind me, next week we're going to start with the fix it column. In fact, some of my classes like to start at the bottom of the fix it column and just work backwards. So maybe we could do that. Help me remember because I might forget. All right, you guys. You finished up your paper on troglobites. Those guys are strange, aren't they? Very strange. Does anybody feel like reading your paragraphs about troglobites? Okay, Abby, I see your hand there. Anybody else? Alex? Tyler, you want to read yours since you got it all nice and cleaned up?
I guess I can, but I'll go last because I need to go grab a pencil real quick. My one
Okay,
ran out.
let's do Abby, Alex, and then Tyler.
I
Anybody?
sold on mine. I was rushing or something.
Oh,
All
yeah.
the
Did
notes.
you see my notes
Yes,
already?
I can't believe I used C and 8, and I literally looked over it too.
And you fixed it already?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'll fix it. Actually, maybe you cannot do me since I have to fix it.
Maybe not. Yeah, because you have to
It
fix
don't do
it.
me.
How about anybody else, Dominic or Ryan Ramsey, anybody else feel like reading yours? Reagan, you need to turn your camera on too. Okay, so
Just show the pictures that I included on mine.
oh yeah, I saw those. That was pretty cool. Let's
I
start with
was gonna get one that was eating a bat, but I didn't want it to be too graphic because we're on a class. So
right.
I
That's
had to
thank
keep
you
it.
for that.
I had to keep it. The boundaries.
Ryan and Ramsey, I saw a hand go up. I don't know which one of you raised your hand, but did you want to read
I
one?
would do mine, but I haven't fixed it yet.
You haven't fixed it yet. Okay, maybe next week after you guys fix it. Um, and then Reagan, did you have a question or did you want to read yours? Okay, I'm gonna have Abby go and then Tyler. So go ahead, Abby, whenever you're ready.
I need you to pull it up for me.
Oh, okay.
I did not get a chance to fix mine though yet.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Yeah,
think
I
you
can
sent the
still read it
comment
if you
as
want,
well.
but my mom told me that I had some stuff to fix.
How about we have Tyler go because his is fixed and ready to go. And then we'll save it once you guys fix it, then I'd rather hear it when it's all nice and fixed. So let's hold off on that then. So Tyler, you're the man of the hour here.
All right,
Did you
Okay.
send the
Do you
notes
need me
this
to
morning?
pull it up or you got it on your end?
I got it.
Okay.
Because
Oh, sharing is not turned on. I guess you can go ahead and do
Oh,
it.
do you? Okay. I shall share. Hold on. Oh, man. Where is it? I don't even know where it's at. Oh, I'm on the wrong.
Guys, while she's working on that, I'm gonna put a online pension in the chat box for her to go back and fix my grade. So make sure you guys sign that in the comment box. I'm joking. I'm joking. I won't do that. I won't do that.
I'm
I
like,
did fix it though.
I believe you, but gosh, I mean, I've been in classes all day already.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know.
You are cracking me up. He doesn't like it if there's anything less than a 10 on there. He's like, oh no, no, no.
I gotta
Fix
fix
it.
it.
I have to. That's good
It
though.
looks ugly if it.
Uh-huh. Look at that. It's all nice and clean now. So let me make
Alrighty,
hold on, let me make it a little bigger so that everybody can see it good. Okay, go for it.
let's talk business. I'm joking. All right. Troglobites are very interesting creatures because they live in only one cave and have to learn to adapt over time. First off, a troglobite can be described as many various animals, included but not limited to waterfall climbing cavefish, olms, and cave-dwelling rat snakes. If you didn't know, troglobites spend their entire life in one cave. Yes, they are born in a cave and then proceed to spend the rest of their life there. This means that they cannot survive outside of their cave, which must be tough. They have an interesting life. On another note, their organs and abilities that are needed in order for a troglobite to survive have gained more power overall. Most troglobites either barely have vision or they are blind. These two options have horrible outcomes. At least they can have a glance at things. It's better than not being able to notice your surroundings. Speaking of losing something, troglobites are built to be able to survive in dark caves at the expense of losing other traits. However, while they are lacking features, they also gain some modifications that can be beneficial. These are just some features of the interesting troglobites. Earlier, the cave-dwelling rat snake was briefly mentioned when discussing some species of troglobites. Let's dive deeper. Cave-dwelling rat snakes, which live in caves, can be discovered in Thailand and peninsular Malaysia. Not only do they just live in these caves, but they are at the top of their food chain. Therefore, they will be on the attack, not just trying to defend themselves or hide. These creatures also have really fast reflexes. If they are trying to hunt bats, they'll make it known by lunging out to get their prey. They also are faster than ground snakes and have poor eyesight. However, this is not terrible because their eyesight literally does almost nothing for them. You might be asking, how can they hunt bats when they are this blind? This is where it gets interesting. It is believed that they will lunge for their prey when they feel the vibration from the bat. Supposedly, these animals can feel vibrations from bats. The cave-dwelling rat snake's scales by its head are a sandy color, often described as beige. In the back of its body, its scales are black. This makes the troglobite species have an interesting appearance. Olms can be found in 5 different countries, which are all in southern Europe. One of these countries being Slovenia. The olm, just like the rat snake, is a troglobite. Back in the 15th century, it was believed that olms were connected to the family of dragons. This was due to the contributions of many significant factors, including red gills. Olms are recognized as one of the many troglobites we have here on Earth. Another type of olm is the peculiar pink olm, which is a cave salamander. Surprisingly, olms are able to find their prey chemically since they can't find them with their eyes. The very first troglobite to be found just so happened to be an olm because it was washed up by lots of rain. Finally, the olm can live for 100 years. Regarding this, the olm can also somehow survive for 14 years without having to devour any food, all with while living in 5 different countries.
Nice. Okay. Excellent job, Tyler.
How we do it on Zoom,
This is how we
guys.
do it on Zoom. I was waiting for that comment. No, seriously though, you did great. I love it. It sounds really good. And I like that the things that you fixed in there, it just made it like really special. So good job. Excellent. All your dress ups, topic clinchers, openers, all the stuff is there. Excellent, excellent. Okay. We're gonna move on, and if you guys want to share yours after you fix it next week, just remind me, okay? We're gonna move on though to the Amelia Earhart. I know we already started that, so let's get that out from your front pocket there.
I finally got a new chair.
Oh, good. That's
It can
cool.
go back and stuff, and I almost fell off it so many times.
Oh, so calm down over there, Alex.
It spins.
Oh no, it's
My
been
back doesn't hurt
great.
anymore from
I
like,
see you moving around a lot.
yeah, that's me spinning.
You need to put the brakes on that thing.
I just got it the other day because like I was sitting like on this like flat, just like long chair thing.
Oh yeah.
I'd always be crouching like all day doing my work.
Oh,
Well, I'm not crouching, but like actually, yeah, like slouching. Say, my mom's like, "How's your back?" And I was like, "Does your back hurt?" And I was like, "Yes," because I don't want to yell. It's just kind of hard having a straight back.
yeah.
This in my
I get
opinion.
that.
So fun.
Okay, we're gonna have to move on, Alex.
I
Thank
thought the
you for letting your
modern
chair.
cool kid thing was clicky keyboards, not moving office chairs.
Oh. How about get out another piece of the large white paper? We are going to use this again for Amelia Earhart. Hopefully you still have some. If not, you can use printer paper, but you have to write pretty small. So either way, you're going to fold it. Tyler's favorite fold, the taco fold first.
I found out how small you have to write last week.
Yeah, well, good practice. And then, as you know, fold it in thirds, one side over past the middle, and then the other side on top of that. You end up with a square. That is the fold. All right. And this, I believe we have, do we have A, B, C, D? I think we do. Oh, hold on. Yes, we have A, B, C, D. So we're going to set this up.
Are you sure?
I am sure. Now I am. I double check.
Sadly, we have D.
So here we go. We're setting up A, B, C, D. It's going to be Roman numeral 1 first. 1 through 5. You know what to do. 4 and 5 in parentheses. B, Roman numeral 1. You guys are pretty good at these. I can tell you're pretty good at these. And as some of you is still kind of a new thing that you're learning. Some of you have been with me for a long time, so you know the drill. I just want to remind you that every Roman numeral is only one topic. Okay, so since we're working on Roman numeral 1, it's all for one paragraph. I know it seems like a lot of work for one small paragraph, but that's what we're working on. So that gives us information from different sources to use in your paragraph. That's why we use all these. So make sure you stick to just one topic. This is all for one paragraph. All right, D, and then fused. Outline.
Earlier.
Roman numeral 1.
Dominic was back for like a millisecond.
Yeah, I think you guys mic
Yeah.
work.
Wait, what happened?
Dominic got like his mic working or something.
Oh.
Like he was like talking
Hello?
for him.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we got you now.
sorry. I was talking to my grandma.
Oh, okay, no problem. I'm glad we can hear you now. So fused is going to be 1 through 7, 7 being optional. Okay, and then under C, that's where we're going to list our possible topics. All right, this is where I need your help because I know last week we actually read the articles about, or we skimmed them. I think we just labeled them. We started reading the first one. But I'm pretty sure we put a label on all the paragraphs. Is that what you guys have too? And we saw a pattern with the paragraphs. So looking back on those, once you have all this set up, what was the first topic that we found in that first paragraph in the different articles? Abby, what did you get?
Background.
Background. Okay. Did anybody have anything different than background? Maybe
I
early
didn't have my
life?
papers last week, so I didn't get it written down, but I think we talked a little bit about early life.
I had
Early life?
Life online.
Early life. Okay, so you guys might have chose a different way to put it in your notes. That's fine. If you have background, put background. If you have early life, put early life. Use a slash and use both if you want. That's fine, as long as you know what paragraph that is. And did we find that in all 4? We did.
We have all of the things in all 4.
All the things in all 4. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Awesome. That makes it a little easier. So, what else, Abby? What was the next paragraph? What is another topic?
Accomplishments in first flight.
Okay. Accomplishments, first flight. Check yours too, everybody. Make sure yours says the same thing. A, B, C, D. Maybe you just put first flight, or maybe you just put accomplishments. What I can't remember how, I think we all kind of did it a little bit different. So make sure you're checking yours.
And then there's disappearance.
Okay. Any other words with that
And-
one?
And last flight.
And last flight. Okay. A, B, C, D.
And then there's legacy.
Legacy. Thank you. And we didn't have death because basically she just disappeared.
She's still alive.
Hence people saying legends never die.
Maybe she's with Elvis Presley somewhere and Michael Jackson. Hey,
They're all just partying
right? They have their own
up in the
island.
countryside.
Yeah. It's like, man, that's funny. All right. So we got all of our topics listed. This is going to be a 3-paragraph paper again. And we're going to just see how far we get today. I'm not going to make any promises on what your assignment is, but we're
Oh,
going to
man.
get as far as we can, because the next assignment, I know, Tyler, but the next assignment I think you're going to like. It's more of your choice. So I want to move on to that assignment, but we got to get this one done first. So you've got a total of 3 paragraphs for this assignment. So that means you pick 3 different topics. So looking ahead here, this is pretty easy. They're all in all 4 articles. So you can decide which ones you want to use for which paragraph. I recommend writing your Roman numeral 1, 2, and 3 next to the topics that you want to use for your paper. Background in early life makes sense to start there, but if you're like, man, I really want to write about her first flight and her last flight and her legacy, then choose those. You can still mention a little bit about her background when you start it off. So next to these topics, you decide one of them is going to drop off, which ones you want to use for first, second, and third paragraph. Yes, Abby?
Is it okay if I combine disappearance and legacy?
Yep, you can combine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a good question. It's kind of a lot to combine, but you could probably just keep the legacy like 1 or 2 sentences at the end. Yeah, that'll work. So she's thinking about going like this, like putting those together for Roman numeral 3, and then this would be 2, and this would be 1. But you guys do whatever combination makes sense to you, or if you want to just drop one of those topics off and not write about one of them, that's okay with me too. All right, thumbs up if you've decided what your topics are going to be for your 3 paragraphs. Anybody have any questions about that? Okay, because I want you to decide ahead of time here. Go ahead, Tyler.
I'm going to be doing background. I'm going to be doing early life, first flight, and last flight.
Okay. That's good. Anybody else want to share what they picked? Reagan, what did you pick?
I'm gonna do background, first flight, and then disappearance, and do like 2 legacy.
Like combine those?
Yeah,
Okay. Just
basically what you're doing.
yeah. What Abby's doing. Good. I like that plan. And then Alex, how about you?
I think one, I'm gonna do like background, early life. Then I'm gonna do accomplishment, first flight, and then I'm gonna combine the
Okay.
last 2. Or maybe I'll combine. Actually, wait, do we have to do 3, right?
You have to have 3 paragraphs, yes. So you have to have 3 topics, but it'd be a lot to combine her accomplishments and her disappearance. That's a lot to combine. So if you wanted to combine the first 2, that's an option. Does that make sense? So you would just like mention when she was born, a little bit about her early life, and then really focus on her accomplishments. Kristen, how about you?
I'm gonna do early life and accomplishments, and I'm gonna like combine the her disappearance and lost flight with legacy.
Okay, good plan. And then I see Ryan and Ramsey. What do you guys think?
I have a question.
Okay,
How many paragraphs are we doing this week?
I haven't decided yet. Undecided.
Oh, okay.
One. None.
No, time out. It's up to me. But that doesn't matter because ultimately the assignment will be 3. So whether it's this week or whatever, but do you know what you're going to pick for your topics yet? Like at least pick your first topic for Ryan and Ramsey. You guys got it?
I think I was gonna do background, early life, and legacy.
Background, early life. Well, this would be considered one topic here.
Oh,
So those kind of go together. They're basically the same thing. So you would need to choose one of these middle ones too.
probably background, early life, accomplishments, and first flight.
Okay, that would be, and then talk about her legacy.
Yeah, and then her legacy.
Okay. You'll probably have to combine though, because this is where she didn't die, she disappeared, so that you might want to, mention some of that in that paragraph too. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Oh,
because you
good.
can't just go
Okay.
straight to legacy without talking about her disappearance.
Exactly. It has to flow together. And then Tyler, I see your hand there too.
Yeah, I was just wondering if anyone still happened to have the topic things on their paper from last week because I wasn't able to write them down.
Oh, on the paragraphs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably tell, well, I pretty much everybody sounds like they're starting with background early life. So that's gonna be, I'm pretty sure, Abby, is it the first paragraph in every article? Pretty sure it is. This one here, the first one.
I think it goes in order with all of the paragraphs.
Seriously? On every article?
Yeah, so the first one we read and then B we skimmed and it sounded like the exact same thing, so we just wrote because there were 4 paragraphs in each thing.
Okay, that makes it easy. There you go, Tyler. It's in this order, and there's only 4 paragraphs in each article, so boom, that makes it easy. All right, so it sounds like everybody's going to start with background and early life. So go ahead and put up here, we'll just call it AE for Amelia Earhart. And you can either call it background or early life, whatever topic you want to choose here. I'll just put background. AE background, make sure they all say the same thing for the topic. That's the thing I really want you to remember about these outlines is they're all going to be the same topic for each Roman numeral. AE background. And here's where we could put and you can put background here, but that's an awkward word to use in the paragraph itself. This is just reminding you what the paragraph is going to be about, but you might use something like childhood, or you could use early life, or growing up years, something like that, okay? Because the word background doesn't really fit in a good introduction sentence. If you say Amelia Earhart had an interesting background, I guess that would work okay. You guys figure that out as you introduce that topic. But this is to remind you, this is what you're focusing on is that first paragraph in each of the articles. So at this point, I'm going to give you guys some time to work in class on this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to assign 2 paragraphs this week. The first 2. Okay. So what you can do right now is set up Roman numeral 2 on the back before you get started. And that way it's good to go. And then we'll just focus on Roman numeral 3 next week. And that way we'll have some time to share your troglodyte papers. The ones that are finished. So set up Roman numeral 2. See. This is the part that takes forever, is setting it all up. But once you get it set up, not so bad. Four and 5. Fused. And just a little reminder about the fused outline while you're setting all this up. Make sure as you're copying down your facts, remember you're copying from A, B, C, D down here on fused. As you're copying, make sure that you connect facts that go together. So it's not so random. It's not just a list of things, but they actually make sense in the order that you write them down. That's really important. 7 is optional. And another thing I know I'm doing a bunch of talking right now. I'm going to let you guys work in a minute, but another thing to remember is you have your core paragraph is going to be 8 sentences if you use this 7 right here, because it's 7 plus the 1. But you can add more sentences. You notice that with Tyler's, basically when he wrote about the troglodytes, he had more than 8 sentences in his paragraphs. And that's okay because you're going to need more for all the dress ups and openers and all the fillers and things. Try not to go past 10 sentences in one paragraph though, because we don't want these giant paragraphs. So it's okay to add a few sentences as you're writing it. Keep it 10 or less though. And then Roman numeral 2, I think most of you picked accomplishments and first flight. So we could just put AE and then maybe ACC for accomplishments. First flight, something like that. Whatever makes sense to you. Just so you have this planned out ahead of time. Accomplishments, first flight. Or whatever topic you picked for your second paragraph. I'm going to write it out for this one so I can remember accomplishments and then first flight. Any questions right now about what you guys are going to work on for the next several minutes here? I'll give you about 10 minutes to work on these outlines. Okay, I'm just going to be right here, so let me know if you have any questions, but go ahead and get started on your outlines for Roman numeral 1, her background. And then if you have time, move on to Roman numeral 2. Reagan, you know what you're working on right now? Okay.
My birthday's July 25th. Hers was July 24th.
Oh,
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
And it's so cool because I was born in 1897 too.
1897. Yeah, right.
What if I was? I'd
That
be
would be crazy. You'd be
so-
like not real.
I'd
For
be
sure.
like 100 and something.
You'd
Like
be
100
an
and
AI
something.
version of yourself. Yes, Tyler.
So here it says born in Atchison, Kansas on July 24th, 1879, to Amy and Edwin Earhart. Amelia Earhart was the firstborn of two children. So is Amy and Edwin the mother and father?
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Okay. All right. Um, just another question real quick. Would it be okay? So it says she was born July 24th, 1897. So would it be okay if I put like 6.24.1897?
Yes, yes. Actually,
Okay,
it would
and
be
that
7/24, right? January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, 7. What was
oops,
your
I
other?
skipped over June when I was counting the months.
Oh, okay. What was your other question though?
Um, would it be like it's free, right? It doesn't cost anything, right?
Yep,
Okay.
it's free. I would put 1897 though, just in case you might think it's 1997.
Yeah, I put 1897. I didn't put 97. I just put 1897.
Okay.
For the first sentence on A, it's kind of hard to put everything in there.
Well, Tyler had a good idea. I don't know if you heard what he was saying, but you can use months, you can use numbers for the month like 7,
No,
24.
no, I mean like about the firstborn, two children. Like I did all that, but
Mm,
like I feel like too many because you said we shouldn't be like using way too many symbols and numbers.
right. That's a good point. You can split it up on two different numbers if you need to, because some of these sentences have more than one fact in it.
Okay, all
So
right.
you
Thank
can
you.
split it up, yeah. So when you guys are looking at each article, make sure you're finding different facts so you're not repeating the same thing. If you put when she was born under A, don't do that for B, C, D, okay? You're going to pick different things. So it's okay if you only pick just, a few things for each. Yes, Tyler?
I'm not sure if this is too many, but I think I just figured out the golden thing.
The
So
gold.
I've got Kansas, 7/24/1897, AM, firstborn, two children.
Mm.
So let me get it up. So
Two as in the number two. Yeah.
it's right there.
Oh yeah. You found the golden keywords.
Yes.
I like it. So he got the birthday and the parents and the how many kids and all that. Nice job. I like it. Yeah, don't feel like you have to put everything in the paragraph in A, because like I said, you'll see it repeat in other articles. So just pick out like 3 in each. That's really all you need.
Is it just me, or like when you're gonna put the heart emoji? Like I don't have a phone, but like, or like when I see my mom put heart emoji, I always tell her to put the real heart, like the actual heart, like with all the tubes sticking out, instead
Are
of
you
like the
talking about in the chat?
no, just in general.
Just in general? Oh, yeah,
Save the
it's
shower
just
thoughts
you.
for the shower.
Cause like I'm like, Mom, you're supposed to put the real heart, not like the shape one. The
No. I think it's just you, Alex. All right, back to work.
That was the most random shower thought I've ever heard.
I'm just gonna check in with Ryan and Ramsey and Dominic because I can't see you. Are you guys good, or do you need help with what you're working on?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay, cool.
I'm good. We're working on it right now.
Okay, perfect. Nice. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, you guys, finish up what you're on, the word you're on. And then I just want to look at the checklist with you before you go. So your goal this week is to finish all of Roman numeral 1 and all of Roman numeral 2, including the fused outlines, and then you're going to write the first 2 paragraphs. So the checklist is the same as it was for the troglodyte paper. Don't forget about your topic clinchers. They're up here. You do not need to put a title yet, so just leave it blank at the top. You don't need a title until you're finished with the 3rd paragraph, which is what we'll work on next week. And you do have this prepositional opener. Don't forget this. You're going to mark it with a bracket. Some students were using parentheses or you were underlining the whole phrase. You do not have to do that for the paper. You have to do that for your grammar book. But in the paper, you're only using a bracket with a to, and then just start the sentence with your prepositional opener. That's it. Don't underline, don't highlight, just with a number 2 with the bracket. So that's the checklist. Yes, Alex, I see your hand there.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot.
Okay.
Anyways, after I'm done with this today, I'm going to fix it. So just like check on it. Just so.
I'll check on it. You mean the troglodyte one?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll check it. Yep, if you check,
Yeah,
everybody needs to check your classroom, the Google Classroom, and if you got anything less than 10, you need to go in and see what I said in there and fix it. Okay.
could you also look at mine again?
Yes, I will. Well, I actually did while you read it, so I'll give you feedback
Okay.
after class. Yes, Ryan and Ramsey?
I finished mine. I fixed all the stuff that you said.
Good, yay. Okay, cool. You should have read it.
I know I did it while we were doing the thing.
Oh, you
So-
fixed it while we're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
So next week. That sounds good. All right, you guys. Good job today. Oh, Tyler, one more thing.
This is very random, but you saying that I freak out when like it but really bothers me if there's not like a 100 on there. There was this one time I did a assignment and I got like a 75 out of 100 or something, and I absolutely freaked out. It was so hysterical.
Did you fix it and did you get your points back?
Yeah, I fixed it. I
See,
fixed
there
it.
you go. It's good. It's good motivator. Yeah,
It was
always shoot for that.
hysterical though.
That's
Just like how
good.
much I was.
That is good though. Yes, Kristen.
Did you read my paper that I turned in?
I definitely will. Yep, after class. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you go. Have a good week. I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.